Hey beautiful people, good evening and welcome back to the channel of mine. My name is Anita and I'm a nursing student of Nias University here in Cyprus. Okay, so guys, in today's video I'll be sharing with you some of my experiences as an anatomy student back then when I was in Nigeria and how those experiences has helped me navigate through nursing school here in Cyprus. Okay, if you guys don't know, I did my first degree in Nigeria as an anatomy student and currently now I'm pursuing my second degree here in Cyprus as a nursing student. Okay, so as of 2 days ago guys, I was just sitting back and I was kind of remembering some of my experiences as an anatomy student, and I decided to come on here to share with you some of those experiences and how those experiences have helped me navigate my nursing journey here in Cyprus. Okay, so without further ado guys, let's head on straight into today's video. So the first experience of my list would be the experience of visiting the cadaver room. I mean, going to the cadaver room was something else. Like, cadaver room is just a room where dead bodies are being kept for practical purposes. Okay, so as an anatomy student in our 200 level, we're always going to the cadaver room to perform practicals on dead bodies. We would dissect the dead bodies of human beings in order to view the internal organs of the human beings, to know where it originated from, where it's inserted into, to see the blood supply to that particular organ, to see its venous drainage and all of those. Okay, so I mean, I could not stand the sight of dead bodies. I remember so vividly when I started visiting the cadaver room. Every night I will always see dead bodies in my dream because I was seeing them in the daytime. Like almost every week we're always visiting the cadaver room and I would keep on having scary dreams, seeing dead bodies in my dream. I mean, it was so scary for me. Also, I couldn't even stand the smell of formalin. Formalin is an agent being used to preserve the dead bodies of human bodies. Alright, so I couldn't stand the smell of formalin. Like, it irritated my nostrils, it irritated my gastrointestinal system. Each time I came out of the cadaver room, I would always feel like vomiting, like I be spitting out all the time. I mean guys, it was something else for me, and it was not just only me. Most of my classmates hated going to the cadaver room. Like, it irritated their nostrils a lot. All right, and these dead bodies were dead bodies that human beings were not able to claim, and also dead bodies being sent to the school by the government. For example, I'm robber, because I remember the video when we were doing dissection on a dead body. I remember my lecturer telling us that we should be very careful with that dead body, that we should treat that dead body with respect. Okay, that particular dead body was being sent by the government to the school. In fact, the fact that the dead body was an armed robber when he was alive, that we should still treat it with respect, that we should try not to video that dead body, okay, in particular. So that was when I got to know that some of these dead bodies were being given to the school from the government, or culprits that they killed maybe in the prison, that if you perform any crime and you're being caught by the government and they kill you in the prison, or they kill you when you're performing those crimes, they will send your bodies to the anatomy lab where your bodies will be used as practicals for students. All right, so guys, it was really a scary one for me, but with time guys, I started being accustomed to seeing dead bodies. I had to get used to the smell of formalin. And how has this now helped me now in nursing school? Now in nursing school, we don't go into the cadaver room because as nurses we go to the hospitals to experience live patients. Okay, so in the operation room, the first time I visited the operation room, I mean, the smell of blood was something else. But I didn't really, I felt a bit nauseous, yeah, but I didn't really feel it that much because I had already had first-hand experience as an anatomy student. Okay, so I was able to, with time I got used to the smell of formalin, and so perceiving blood was not something strange or something new to me. All right, since I was able to stand the smell of formalin, I could then stand the smell of the blood. Okay, even though at first I knew I felt nauseous, but that didn't linger for so long because I had already had first-hand experience of such smell. And also guys, when I saw a live body for the first time, I didn't fidget because I had already experienced a dead body before. Okay, so it was not something new for me seeing a live body. Even when they were cutting up the body open, I wasn't shaking because I'd already seen them cutting a dead body already. Okay, so these experiences as a nursing student has helped me now as a nursing student because I don't really feel nauseous as I used to feel back then when I was studying anatomy. Neither do I feel afraid or fidget or dream over maybe a dead body or a live body that is unconscious. I mean, I don't have such kind of bad dreams anymore. Yeah, because I'm already accustomed to seeing all of those things. All right, so this is just my first experience as an anatomy student and how it has helped me now as a nursing student. Okay, so the second experience I will share with you will be in the aspect of exams, right? in anatomy, guys, our exams were theoretical examinations, okay? So then I remember my lecturer will always ask us to discuss on the anatomy of the human eye or the human brain or the human heart. I mean, any part of the human body, he will tell you to discuss on the anatomy of that human body, okay? And if you have to discuss on that, you have to give detailed explanation of what the human eye or what the human heart would entail. Like for example, now if you ask you to discuss the anatomy of the human heart, you will talk about its origin, you talk about its insertion, you talk about its location, you talk about the membranous covering of the human heart, you talk about its bicuspid and tricuspid valve, you talk about how it gets oxygenated blood and how it gets rid of deoxygenated blood, you talk about the blood supply to the heart, you talk about the nerve supply, the venous drainage. I mean, you talk basically about everything in detail, okay? So it was just like you coming to write this book in examination hall. I mean, guys, can you imagine? And also you also expected to draw the hearts, okay? Me that I don't know how to draw, I had to learn how to draw by fire by force. Okay, so now how has that helped me now as a nursing student? Because I was able to learn a whole lot as an anatomy student, and now in my 100 level when I did anatomy as a course as a nursing student, guys, most of what the lecturer was lecturing us in class, like it was just basically revision formula, because I already knew firsthand what all of those entailed, right? So it was not something new for me. The names were not something new for me. The blood supply was not something new for me. Like I could really relate to what the lecturer was saying in class, and my anatomy exam was a sweet one for me because it was something I already knew firsthand already. And also it has helped me in terms of our project defense. We're asked to choose whatever topic we're comfortable with. I had to talk on the anatomy of the human heart, and that particular topic I was able to explain it very well because this was something I already knew right from anatomy school days, okay? I wasn't even looking at the projector while I was explaining all of those things. I was not saying most of them from my head because I already knew what the human heart entails and all of those, right? So this has really helped me now in nursing school because it has helped broaden my knowledge the more and has helped make nursing school more easier for me, okay? So guys, the third experience I will share with you would be my experience of doing my project defense as an anatomy student. That was when I was in my 400, when I was about graduating from anatomy, okay? I remember before even doing my defense, I always had this stage fright. I was so shy to talk to people in front of the class, talk to my lecturer in front of everybody. So guys, when they said that project defense was a must, like I just had to borrow confidence from somewhere. And then when I saw that I was able to defend perfectly well in front of the class during my final year project, I said to myself, wow, since I could do it then, that means I can do it anytime I find myself in a situation when I'm supposed to talk to the crowd, okay? And now this has helped me in nursing school because now in nursing school we are giving projects almost every semester. I remember superheading a particular project in my 200 level first semester, and most of my group members were not the kind of people that would like to talk in the classroom. So I decided to volunteer to be the one to speak on behalf of the group to the classroom because this was something that I have already done before in my 400 level as an anatomy student. So I said to myself, since I was able to do it before, then I should be able to do it now, okay? So the fourth experience I'll be sharing with you would be studying till daybreak. That is what we call TDB, like till daybreak. That's what TDB stands for. I remember then as an anatomy student, I remember studying with some of my friends at the middle of the night till daybreak. It was not something I was used to at first because it was a difficult one. I mean, when I'm supposed to be enjoying my sleep, I am studying because I needed to pass my examinations, guys. Guys, and anatomy, well, if I'm to compare anatomy and nursing, I don't even know which one is more difficult. But I would say nursing is demanding. I will not lie. Like nursing is mind draining. Nursing will drain you mentally. I won't lie, guys. But anatomy too is also very difficult. In the sense that you have to know all of these venous drainage, blood supply, and everything you need to know about the anatomy of the human body in details, okay? So for you to be able to know all of these off head, because you need to write them down in the examination, or like it's just like you coming to give back what the lecturer gives to you in the slide, like not exactly word to word, but at least you should know what you're writing. The lecturer should be able to understand what you're writing, okay? So you have to study real hard then as an anatomy student. And I remember then at the middle of the night, my friend would wake me up, oh yeah, Anita, stand, let's start reading, like So we'll be reading and I'll see myself nodding, like as I'm reading I am sleeping. She will pour me cold water, like she will knock me. She will hit me so hard to wake up in order to continue studying. And guys, it has really helped me now in nursing school, because I had to build myself then as an anatomy student, and now I have to build myself to be able to wake up to study to at the middle of the night when I'm supposed to, like, okay, prior before exams, I know that I'm supposed to study real hard for my examinations. So I make use of my nighttime very, very well now. Then as an anatomy student, it was very difficult for me to study anatomy at the middle of the night. I am a day person, yeah. I'm a day person, but when you know you have exams, you have to make use of your nighttime, you know. So I learned how to study at the middle of the night back then in my anatomy school days, and now it has helped me now as a nursing student. I don't have like friends around me to wake me up, to push me up, or yeah, wake up and study, wake up at the middle of the night to read, as I had back then when I was in Nigeria. So based on how I trained myself back then in Nigeria, I'm able to use it now in my nursing journey. All right, so these are just basically some of the experiences that I remembered like 2 days ago, and I decided to come on here to share some of these experiences with you. Please don't forget to give this video a massive thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Yeah, also do not forget to comment down the section below. Let me know some of your experiences, like if you're studying currently now, share with me some of your experiences, or if you've studied before, you can also share with me some of your experiences. Okay, yeah, also don't forget to subscribe. All right, yeah, if you need to subscribe, please do want to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.